Okay, here's a rounded silhouette of a shape I picked out for this Regency Rose plume agate, and I am starting to dome it. And the first thing I do when I start to dome it is I take the edge down maybe a millimeter or two all the way around so that the edge is taken down. So I'm going to start taking that edge down all the way around evenly. Pushing it into the wheel until the wheel takes away the appropriate amount of stone. Pushing the edge into the wheel. Just judging by eye how far to take it down, and I want it down enough so that the thickness of the cab is appropriate for the use it's going to be used for. Like if it's jewelry, I want to make it a little bit thinner. As you can see, this is a fairly thick slab, at least a 1/4 inch or better. So I'm going to take it down a little bit more and get a little bit thinner so that the cab isn't quite as heavy and bulky. Just judging by eye how far to take it down. Judging the places where I've taken it down and trying to make it even all the way around. I'm leaving a girdle. It's going to have a 30-degree angle girdle at the edge where it drops off to the back of the stone. And I'm not rounding the edge all the way down to the bottom. I'm just taking the edge down a little way. This is still fairly thick. There's still quite a bit of girdle there left. At this point, I can make it dome without leaving a flat portion on the top, or I can continue taking it down a little bit more, which is what I'm going to do. You can do real shallow domes, or you can do a little bit more rounded dome. but you don't want a flat portion on the top. Getting a little thinner now. Getting pretty down to where I want to be. Very close. Okay, so now I have the start of a dome. It's flat on top right here, and it's slanted off to the side on the edges, all the way around evenly. So all I really need to do is even out the edge of the round flat area, the edge of where it's flat, and smooth that edge where it's flat and where it starts to drop off even all the way across, and make a shallow dome of the stone. So I'm going to start from the edge and just gently take off that edge where the flat spot begins, and later I'll work it out so it's even all the way around and end up with a smooth rounded dome all the way across the whole stone just by doing the edge and then taking the edge of the center flat spot away. Then I'm left with smooth concave surface. And that's what we're going for. See, I blend it all the way to the edge of the girdle and just round out the top. It's pretty straightforward. You just don't want to be left with any flat areas. Kind of refining the shape as well as looking at it. It's thinner now. It's a more reasonable size for use in jewelry, and it has a smooth concave dome, and that is exactly what you need to do to go on to the next stage and shape it on the 220 hard wheel. And get the scratches out from the 80 grit. So there you have it. That's a domed work cab.